Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an updated workstation tour. The last one I did was back in 2013. I was living in a different apartment and I had not a lot of space at all. If you've seen that, you'll know. But I actually have moved and I have a lot more space now, which is awesome. I'm super excited about it. And I actually just redid my workstation last night because I got a new piece of furniture, so it kind of got rearranged a little bit. So this is completely 100% the most updated that I can do. So yeah, just so you know, this is going to be a long video. I do tend to ramble and I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. So just forewarning there, but if you're all ready, sit down, get comfortable, grab yourself a cup of tea, and let's go. Alright, so this is just kind of a overall of my workstation. It's set up in the corner of my bedroom. I wish I had a room for it, but unfortunately I don't. But I do have a pretty decent corner that I can devote it to. I live with my sister and I got the master bedroom because I'm older. So this was one of the reasons I wanted it, was because I had room for a workstation. So overall, this is what it looks like. So a little bit about the workstation and the furniture and the setup before I go into everything. What I have is basically a hodgepodge of things that I have built and put together and bought, and I kept everything black so it sort of looked cohesive. And I'm gonna go over the furniture real quick just so you all know where it's from. So this is brand new. This is what I got yesterday. This is gonna be my desk. It is I think it's called a captain's desk or a storage desk or something, and it's from Target. It was on sale, and I've been wanting it for ages, so that's why I finally went and bought it. Up here is a hutch. This was the same hutch that was in my previous workstation tour, if you have seen it. I made it myself from a bookcase. It was actually a square bookcase, like that you organize, one of those cube storage bookcases. It would probably be easier just to use a regular bookcase. I really don't know why I did it the way I did, but I'll go into that later. But it does have a cork board that I installed underneath, and also a light that I installed underneath that just plugs in down underneath the desk. I said underneath a lot. This is going to be a bookcase. It is also from Target. It's the 5-shelf bookcase. It was really cheap. I think it was like $20 or $30, maybe $30. So it was really, really cheap, and I used that to hold all of my stuff. Down here, this used to be underneath my desk, as you may remember. This is it's just like a little wire wheelie drawer. I honestly don't remember where I got it from. I've had it for forever, but I really like it. And then over here is also something new. The crates you may recognize again from my previous workstation tour. These were just regular crates that I got at Walmart, and then I painted black and used them as shelving. But down here, this is actually my old TV stand. Since I moved in with my little sister, she has a much nicer and bigger TV stand, so I moved this in and used it in my desk area. And then the last thing I have is right over here. This is a fold-out table from Target. I'll pull it out later, but they're $10. They're made of wood. They're awesome. And then my chair looks like this, and it's from Walmart. Alright, so this is my desk. Like I said, it is from Target. I really, really love it. I've wanted it for ages. My old desk, which was in my previous video, was from Walmart, and it had legs that slanted out sideways like this, which meant I couldn't put it flush against anything. There was always a gap. So it's a lot nicer to have something that saves me a little bit of room that way, and also it is bigger. It's got three drawers instead of one, and the drawers are much deeper. So yeah, these are the drawers. This has my electronic stuff in it, just like my tablet and external hard drives, iPod, that kind of stuff. Both of these drawers are empty still. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put in them, but they look like this. Even this seems pretty shallow, but my other drawer was like half this depth. It's nice. And I love the hardware. Isn't it so pretty? Okay, drawers aside, let's start at the bottom and work up. So this is the bottom of the desk, the underneath of the desk. It's not that exciting. Got my trash can. And then back here, one of the things I like about this desk is it has this bar back here for stability, but it also works really, really well to hold stuff flat against the wall. So back here I have a painting that I am working on and will probably never finish. And my big sheet of watercolor paper, some more watercolor paper, and some canvases. This is basically just stuff that doesn't really fit in my drawers. Have a big like, it's from the dollar store. It's to hold eggs, but it works really well as a palette. I don't ever clean up my palettes, as you can tell, but I just kind of use it for crafts and stuff. I have my lap desk, my light box. This is a gift from my friend that I haven't made yet. It's a little terrarium kit. Cute. And this is my shredder because I like to shred things. I have a power strip right here, and what I did was I used electrical tape to tape it to one of the, let's plug these in, to tape it to one of the supports of one of the legs of the table, desk, whatever. So it just sits there. It's nice and secure. I can access everything. It's actually better than my previous setup. My previous setup was harder to access, so it plugs into the wall. So moving on up to the desktop area. Sorry, the light is really bad today. It's super gloomy and overcast, but then it's like weird and bright. I don't know. So over on the side, I just have this. It's just a cheap little desk organizer from Target. I've just had it for ages and I just didn't want to throw it away. So it just kind of sits here. And honestly, this holds random stuff. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I have a planner and another planner that I don't use because I buy planners and then I don't use them because I get another planner, and then, but I can't get rid of the other one because, like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm a hoarder. I have an American flag. This is from when I became a citizen. Like, they gave that to me at my citizenship service. And then my dad gave me headphones for Easter, but he also gave me headphones for Christmas, and Santa also gave me headphones for Christmas. So they're in there in case I run out of headphones. And also just random storage. I have, look how pretty. These are my new Schminke watercolor paints that my mother sent over from England because they are cheaper over there, and they're refills, and I'm excited. And this is a computer cable, because for some reason I'm using the wrong one for my computer, and it fits, but I should really switch it. I don't know why. Candles. Over here I have a memo board. I made it myself. I got the frame from Michael's for 50% off. And then this is just scrapbook paper, and I like stuck it, like made this like underneath and then put it in there, and you can write on it like a whiteboard. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, but I like it. Up here I just have like some pictures that are hanging. They're like Instagram pictures. I have a little milk jar with my dry erase markers, and then I'm just going to take this down because there's some stuff hiding behind it. I'm not going to really go into detail, but this is pretty similar to the previous setup. Look, there's my YouTube banner. Hello, Alice. Just some buttons. This is my grandfather. Anastasia, my key collection. Pictures from my aunt's wedding. Ooh, free panties of Victoria's Secret. Hey, hey. It expired. Well, that's depressing. Bunch of other stuff, including like including notes to not forget, like my wisdom teeth surgery that has already gone past, so I should probably take that down. This is the light that I installed. There you go. It's blinded by the light. It was super easy. It's basically an LED light, and it's from Walmart, and it's on Velcro, because I say LED, I don't know if it's LED, I just made that up. I think I just used that word for anything. It's on Velcro and then I pull it off. I fixed it. But it's on Velcro. I'm not really sure why, to be honest. I think I originally Velcroed it in case I needed to change it out, like if the light bulb died, but I don't know if that happens with these kind of lights. But anyway, it's a plug-in light, and the plug just runs down here. I covered it with electrical tape, so it goes down underneath. And the cork board also was just cork panels that I took and I stuck on here myself. Super easy. Over here I have a little memo clip that I got from Target in the dollar section. I'm not actually using for anything. Stickers over here, and my horsehair brush for brushing stuff off, and then another little candle with just some little bibbity bobs or whatever over there. And then over on this side, this is just a magazine holder, and it has like art case stuff in it, like cases and bags and stuff that I use for carrying art supplies. Up here is where I hang my rulers. They're just on nails on the wall. And over here is my grandfather's hat that he used to wear. So moving on up to the second shelf, looks like this. This is the shelf I keep all my office supplies in. I won't go into it too much. This is just a random basket. I need to eat this. That's there, so I eat it. I keep my webcam in here. I have a little koala. His name is Herberto. He's like a stress. I squeeze him when I'm stressed. Keep gum up here, lighters for all my candles, and I have on a Pez that my friend Sammy got me, and I love it. I have stapler, my Wacom pen. I have this. I got it from the dollar store. It looks like the Pixar lamp, and it's LED, and it like shines, and it's like the Pixar lamp. So I have it on there because I like Pixar, and I just think it's cute. This is a jar of random stuff, mostly broken jewelry to mend and things that are pretty, and I just kind of keep it up here because it's like things that are pretty and stuff I need to mend. I think I may have this last time. Gel pens from the dollar store, or not from the dollar store, from the dollar section at Target. They're super cute. Back here I have 2 of these containers. They're both from the dollar section at Target. The other one's over there. One holds my pencils, one holds my pens. My pen one is too full because I have way too many pens. This is an old salsa jar that I cleaned out. It holds my fountain pens. And then this holds my scissors and my highlighters, and it's just a mason jar. I painted it white and then I painted the bottom gold, and I like it. It's really pretty, and I stole the idea from my friend Lisa, so I did not come up with that idea. Another little baby food jar that I keep pencil shavings in, and then this jar which has my rubber bands in it. That sound is my hamster on his wheel, so hold on. Alright, sometimes my hamster doesn't get his wheel because it's 2 in the afternoon and he should be asleep. Go to bed, Mumford. I'll give him back after this video, but okay, so here is it's like a little grandfather clock, but it's actually a pencil sharpener. Super cute, sits there. And then this is a teacup that used to be a candle, but I cleaned it out when I used all the candle, and it holds my clippy thingies, the push pens. This I love, and I got it from TJ Maxx because TJ Maxx is awesome, and it's just a little drawer, wood drawer organizer. As you can tell, stickies go in here, so tape and Post-it notes. Clips go in here, so binder clips, paper clips, stick-ins, electronics, ooh, cables, no one wants to see that, and office, which is basically just everything else. So that's not exciting. I'm not really going to go into it, but it's got ruler, tape, erasers, glue, pencil lead. Yay! Okay, so that is my office. Third shelf, which is the last like shelf, is where I keep the art supplies that I use on a semi-regular basis. I did actually move a couple things out of here that used to be up here when I got my other bookshelf. But so back here is all my Prismacolor pencils. My Prismacolor pencils are really, really old. I got them years and years ago, so a lot of them are really, really short. I actually really need to start refilling them and kind of like, I don't know, take track of my collection. I also don't like the base glass or jar or whatever they're in, so I want to get a new container for those. These are the same containers as the other ones. They're just white, and they are also from the Target dollar section. Oh, and the black ones are chalkboard too, which is cool. This has my drawing pencils, like not mechanical pencils, but just like the nice drawing pencils that you would like shade with. Little deer I got from Santa, and this is a little plant I got from Target. This is an old candle jar that I loved, and it holds, it's really hard to describe what it holds, but it's basically like random art supplies, but ones that I use frequently. So I have my white jelly rolls in here, pipettes are in here, a couple colored sketching pencils are in here, like my blue colored sketching pencil. I usually keep a couple X-Acto knives in here, my water brushes stay in here, and my mechanical pencils go in here. So Sharpies too, Sharpies go in here. I also keep my erasers that are like mechanical erasers. Those are in there. Another little deer, it's a salt and pepper shaker. This back here says, anything is possible, live your life with abandon, inspire someone, be brave, choose happiness. I got it from Ross, and I like it because it says choose happiness, and I think that happiness is a choice, and sometimes it's a really, really hard choice, and I struggle from a lot of things that I'm not going to go into, but I just like to remind myself to try my best to choose happiness, even if other situations or other things don't make me want to choose that happiness. These are little jars from the dollar store. They're in the nail art section. They're super cute. I actually bought them to make necklaces out of, but I just can't bear to take the stuff out of the little jars, so they sit up here and look cute. This corner, I have all my brushes. It's in a flower pot from Ross. This is all my pens. Again, this is from the dollar section at Target. Can you tell I love the dollar section at Target? The other half of the salt and pepper deer set. This is the girl. Hello. And then this is also a little like flower. I got it from on sale at Target. And I made these little gem things. They sit there. I have a key. I love keys. All right, up here. Let's stand on my chair. Woo. Things are about to get crazy. Okay, so I have a rule, and the rule is that I keep almost all of my nerdy stuff, to put it, like nerdy stuff, but like fan stuff, so my Doctor Who stuff, my Disney stuff, all of that. I try to keep it all to my desk area because it inspires me, one, and two, I like the rest of my room to be very, like, matchy, I guess. So, I mean, like, this is the rest of my room, so it's kind of like creams and pale colors, and I don't want any, like, I don't know, I don't want like a big Rapunzel over there. The only concession I have is this blue picture frame right over here. That has Rapunzel and Flynn Rider's signature in it from Disney. That is all. I digress. Back to the workstation. So up here I kind of have just like a lot of decorative stuff. I have my Rapunzel doll. Again, if you watched my previous video, this is not an animator doll, it's a toddler doll. Same with my Merida doll. I would like the animator dolls, but unfortunately where I live they're hard to get hold of, so my sister got me the toddler dolls and stuff for Christmas, and they're just as cute. I have candle. This is just a little decoration I made from, the bottle was $1 at Joann's, and the beads were $1 at the dollar store, and it came with all of them. This is a little thing of tea that I got. It was my favor from my aunt's wedding. And I love it. I think it's beautiful, so I keep it up here. Have my Dungeons and Dragons dies, which are so pretty. They're like so reflective and cool. I love it. Okay, over here, go through real quickly. This is my jar for saving pennies. Clearly, I need to rewrite the word on there. I have a little TARDIS, cardboard TARDIS. Back there is my wishes jar. My mom made a bunch of wishes for me, and it's actually in a different jar than it used to be because that jar smashed, but it's in there. I have Rapunzel and Elsa. These are cute little dolls that I got from Target. I just think they're adorable. My Butterbeer mug from Harry Potter World. This is just a little container that my boyfriend gave me because he knows I like containers, which I do. Stitch plushie and Pascal, and then I have these little mannequins. This is from a cake, it's Rapunzel, and then all these three are from the dollar store. I've got two Annas and an Elsa, and I like that there's one of Anna in her carnation dress because I love that dress. Up here, this little picture, we do not remember the days, we remember the moments. I have three of these. I got them in a set of, it came with like the, what's the word? It came, like they were pre-printed art and you just had to frame them, and they were a set of like 5 at TJ Maxx for like $2. It was awesome. I was super excited. So I have this. It's just like a little bird cage. It's got an LED light in it. It lights up different colors. This is a teacup that I painted, and it just holds random stuff. This was a gift from my art ceramics teacher when I graduated. Again, it holds random stuff. My little A says Alice. I have a picture of me and my friends I went to Italy with, like my study abroad group. Another jar that holds random stuff. This is a candle holder. It's from Target. It does have a candle in it. And then I have two little birds that chill by it, and I actually need to glue tack them to this shelf so they stay. And by the way, this shelf is from TJ Maxx or Ross. It's like $3 or $4, and basically what they are is they're the shelves that you can get for your kitchen, to give yourself more space in your cupboards, and they work really, really well if you have a small desk area and you want to go up and you want to add a shelf onto the top. So I did that so I get double layers of displaying space. So yeah, if you guys are struggling for space, definitely go check out TJ Maxx and Ross. And then Merida doll, like I said, this is a bamboo. It's like a container, and I think it had tea in it originally, and it's from Indonesia, from when I went to Indonesia. And then Alphaba. That's a McDonald's toy from the kids' meals too. I didn't even order kids' meal. And then the last thing I have up here is this little guy. It's just a little like monkey, and it hangs here, and it's from the wildlife sanctuary that we went to in Florida. So yeah. Alright, so that's kind of my desk area, and that's where I work. This is my bookcase, and I'm actually going to work down because I'm already standing on the top of my chair. So top of my bookcase, again, I keep stuff to display here. I tried to have this one be a little less cluttered than my desk area. It's kind of hard because I got a lot of stuff, but have another one of those pictures. It says, "You make me smile." A flower arrangement that I made. I have two deer candle holders that I got from Goodwill like forever ago, like when I came to college, and painted myself. And then I also have a little unicorn I got from that, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a H something Saks, I don't know, the giant toy store in New York. I got it from there. And then I have my TARDIS clock that my uncle gave me. And in front of it I have my Marauders map mug. And the reason this is up here is because I can't reach it. Ah! Go! I'm turning! This is why you don't stand on a spinny chair. It's broken. I broke it the first time that I tried to use it. It fell in the sink. So it actually sits up there, and that is what I use for my tip jar because I work at a restaurant. So I hold all my tips in there. Over here I have a painting that I made freshman year. It was in my old workstation, nothing new. And then I have this little jar. I made it from the dollar store. It's just a little dollar store decoration. Mason jar filled with potpourri, tie some string around it. It's cute. And I also made this. I got the jar from the dollar section at Target and the glitter from the dollar section at Target, and I just layered glitter in it. I will do, if anyone would like, I will do a video. Well, I'm going to do a video on creating a workstation for cheap. I'm also going to do a couple DIYs on just cute little decorations that you can do really cheaply for workstations. So, moving down to actual storage, I have, this is the top shelf, looks like this. I have all of these boxes. They're all basically like photo storage boxes. I got these two at Walmart. I got these two on sale, these two full price. And then I actually got these two at Joann's. And I did not realize this, but Joann's is awesome for these. They have them, I believe, all of them were $5.99 regular price, and then they were on sale for, I think, like $2.99. So even regular price, though, is pretty darn good. And these boxes are awesome for storing art supplies. Like, if you guys have art supplies you need to store, seriously, go get these boxes. They're awesome. I love them. They're sturdy. They're cute. Oh, I just can't even. I actually want to replace these two with, like, cuter ones now that I know that Joann's has them, but yeah. So also over here I just have this little ginger beer bottle, which I liked. I had it in England. I just thought it was pretty. And then my Carpe Diem journal, which I bought and haven't actually written in yet, but I use it as a decoration. And then back here I have more boxes, and these boxes are from the dollar store. I got them around Christmas time. Christmas time is great because they have all those tin boxes there. And the only downside is they're all Christmas colors, but that's okay, they hide back there. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the boxes. This is my inks box. Contains all my inks. Pretty simple. Most of it is these guys, the Daler and Rowney Artists Acrylic Ink, because this is what they sold in my art store when I was in college, and I just bought a bunch of them. But my favorite ink is actually Winsor and Newton. These inks, they're black ink, where is it, this stuff. This is the best waterproof ink of all time. I will be discussing it in a watercolor video, but if you watercolor and you want to use a dip pen, get this ink. This is the only ink that will not smudge. None of the other ones, they're all wires and they smudge. This is the best ink ever of all time. End of story. There's no competition. So, that's my inks. This is scrap. That means scrapbook. And all these little tags, by the way, they're from Target in the dollar section. I wrote on them with just white gel pen. I'm not really going to go into it, but I just have stickers, stamps are in here, stamp pads. This has more little like alphabet stamps in it. And then down at the bottom, which I'm not going to pull out, is small piece, like not scrapbook paper, I guess, but like scrapbook notes, if that makes sense. You know, they sell those cute little notes. I don't really scrapbook very often, but I keep trying to. This is my watercolors box. It used to be, if you watched my previous video, it used to be in one of the blue boxes. Now it's in this box. Still pretty much looks the exact same. I just keep them all in here and try to fit the best I can. Miscellaneous art box. I have two miscellaneous boxes here. One is miscellaneous art, one is miscellaneous crafts. So this is the art box. Just contains art stuff that I don't have enough of to have its own category or whatever. So I have acrylic mediums here. I have all of my palettes are in here except for that big one downstairs under the desk. These guys, again, more mediums. Gesso paintbrush, and then I also have my Sculpey and clay making stuff in here as well. All right, over here I have one more watercolor set. It doesn't fit in any of the boxes. And I actually don't really use it very often, but this was my first watercolor set ever. It's by Winsor & Newton. It's in a wooden box, and I love it so very much. Yeah, this is my first watercolor set, you guys. Okay, over here I have a box labeled paint. You would think that would be where I keep my watercolor paints, but actually this is where I keep all of those little craft paints, you know, that you can get from Walmart and stuff. I use these a lot. Like whenever I use crafts, I use these, and they're awesome. Like they have metallic ones, and these ones are dishwasher safe, and this one is for the house, and this is from Target, and I bought it for a DIY that I never ended up doing, but you know, that's beside the point. That's where I keep all of those. And then this is the last box. It's Misc Craft, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It's miscellaneous craft supplies. So sponge brushes, Mod Podge, I have shells in here, I have these little like tie thingies, I have little hooks, a random piece of cork that I want to do something with, there's foam down there, raffia, there's also like rocks and random stuff. So that's all that. And then these are, again, pretty self-explanatory. I keep all my labels and tags in here. I am obsessed with labels. I like to collect them because they're usually cheap. They're in the dollar section. I just buy them and then use them. Miscellaneous. This is kind of weird because I feel like I should have reorganized it when I did the miscellaneous art and miscellaneous craft, because it's mostly miscellaneous craft, but I kind of forgot about it until too late and there's not really a whole lot of room. So this is just random unorganized stuff that I haven't organized and don't want to. And then I have an entire one of glitter, and it's so much all glitter glue, which I never use. Alright, moving on to the second shelf. Right here I have, well, here, I'll start with this. This actually used to be in my hutch, but I never use them, so I moved them over here. It's another one of those containers, and it contains my pastel pencils. I used to have the colors and the neutrals split up, but now I don't because there's just literally no point. This contains little, they're graphite sticks. They're not charcoal, they're graphite. And it's in this cute little container, and this was from Target, and it was like over the winter season, like over Christmas season, they had all these like apothecary jars, like this style finish, and I really loved them, and this one was, I think, $3. It's a little birdie, and it's been with me for ages. This is a cup. I got it at Goodwill or the Ark or whatever, and it's got watercolor pencils in it. So that's that. Alright, and then back here, this is, again, it's from the garden section in Ross. It's a really great place to get cheap and cute containers. And it contains all my jewelry making supplies. I'm not going to go through it, but... So there's that. And then over here, I got this little wooden tray, again at Ross. And it holds a bunch of containers, and I just think it looks really nice, like, I don't know. So it has this guy, which has cheap color pencils in it that are of miscellaneous brands. Over here, this is cheap color pencils that are all Crayola. This is my Crayola pencils. And then I have all these little jars. So this guy is from Goodwill, and it holds my Prismacolor chalk pastels. I just put them all in here because it was just way less room than the big container they came in, and I don't really use them very often. Leadless pencils, because they always end up really short anyway, so they fit in this little jar perfectly. Again, Target, dollar section. Back here, these are all from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. They're these little like cookie jars. They work great for holding art supplies. I love them. I have oil pastels in one, washi tape in another. These are tubes of cheap acrylic paint because I don't have my, well, actually no, I did find my nicer acrylic paint, but even still. And then back here, this is watercolor paint. These are my tube watercolor paints. It's almost entirely metallic paint. I don't really use watercolor paint. If you watch my video, you'll know that, my watercolor 101 video. And then I just have a little wooden A that I painted gold and sparkly. Down here, I have a candle. It's in vintage lace. It's from Target. It smells amazing and I love it. This says Embark on Adventures, and it's it says Embark on New Adventures, and it's one of those like scrapbooking cards, and I just framed it in a little frame from Target. This is again, I get all my containers pretty much from Ross or TJ Maxx. This is from Ross, and it just has my like bottles of stuff and spray stuff and like gesso and acrylic medium and rubbing alcohol and spray Mod Podge and sealant and stuff like that. That's all in there. Over here is where I keep all my markers. I just recently redid it. I have more Prismacolor markers than I have Copic markers, but I don't use them very often. So eventually these will move to their own container completely, and these guys will just take up this whole place. But as of right now, it looks like this. I have them organized, you know, in order according to like the color chart or whatever, except for I split up E's into light and dark. And I made this out of foam core, which I got from the dollar store, and then I painted it blue with just some cheap craft paint. It was super easy to make and it just holds everything, and I really like it. Candle holder I got, this is a Christmas decoration, but I don't know if you've noticed, but I really like deer, so I have deer decoration everywhere. This is from the dollar store. It's a candle holder, but I use it to just hold random stuff. I think it looks really nice just like thrown in there. I just have like some hole punches and random Sharpies and big binder clips and stuff. And over here is the chart that I made to keep track of what Copics I have. I just made my own. So yeah, that's that, pretty easy. And down here, this is where I moved all my books to. If you've watched any of my videos before, you may notice that I've had my bookcase behind me before, and now it's no longer behind my desk. It's to the right of my desk, and my bookcases are now lower, or my books are now lower. I have my Art of books. I have Brave, Tangled, and Frozen. Over here, I have The Hobbit and How to Train Your Dragon. Back here, I have Doctor Who: The Vault, Treasures from the First 50 Years, which I got for Christmas for my uncle. I have another little mason jar decoration I made. I just filled it with flower petals. This is a big old jar that I got from Walmart, and it holds, or no, maybe I got it from Ross, I don't know, and it holds ribbon and twine, as it says, ribbon and twine. It's nice, I like it. They're all just balled in there. I painted this pair gold and used it as a decoration. I have a big basket here. It holds all my sketchbooks, well, most of my sketchbooks. My finished sketchbooks are in my bookcase. These are all unfinished, and I have a lot of them, and I really need to stop buying sketchbooks, but I just won't do it because I have a problem. Yeah. Down here, these are some little fairy lights. I literally just got them from Target the other day. They're in the dollar section. They're $3. They're little white, like wicker balls, and they're really cute, but they're really short, so I couldn't use them for what I wanted to use them, so they're down here. I have these. They're under the shelf desks. You can get them at Ross or TJ Maxx. They're usually for things like bathroom counters and stuff, but it works really well in a bookcase for extra storage. These are my beads. They're just in these container type things. You can get them anywhere. Down here, a big old basket filled with scrapbooking stuff. I have my 2 Smash books. This is going to be a scrapbook eventually, and then all of my papers. I also keep a couple other things down here like stickers and stuff. Alright, over here in the corner is a little shelving unit. I made it myself. It is super easy. You simply use candlesticks and serving trays from the dollar store, and I painted them blue. I hand painted mine because at the time I didn't have a way, well actually no I did, but it was cold and I didn't want to go outside and spray paint and stuff, so I just hand painted them. Also, hand paint is cheaper than spray paint. And then I originally used hot glue, but it actually works better with E4 700 or E4 whatever it's called. That glue holds it a lot better, and I just re-glued it. I will do a DIY on this if anyone is interested. I have 2 boxes up here. These are the same ones as up top, but they're little. This is completely empty. This has charcoal in it. Just a bunch of different charcoal that I very rarely use. Down here I have these little buckets. They're from the dollar store in the weddings favors section. This has my black ink cartridges, this has my brown ink cartridges, and this has my nibs for my dip pens. And back here I have some crayons. I just have double-sided crayons that my sister got me for coloring in for Christmas. The Disney. And then Crayola crayons back there, just because, you know, you never know when you're going to need some crayons. Down here I have, sorry, the lighting is really bad down here because it's kind of blocked off, but just a little jar filled with chalk. And over here, this is an empty moisturizer jar from Benefit. I just thought it was really pretty, and it just has, literally, it has these like little random gems in it that I bought for my Frozen costume and didn't use, but keep because, you know, I might need them. It's more for decoration than a thing. This is another little teacup that I painted, and it's just got random stuff in it. I think it's got broken keychains. And down here I have a big jar of chalkboard paint and a little mason jar of glue sticks. I have, this is another mason jar. It's got X-Acto knives in it, and this, which I'll pull out into the light, is a little pastille set, or not pastille set, but it's like a vintage container. I got it from Italy. It used to hold like you know, candy and stuff. And it just has random stuff in it. It has some old coins and some needles, like a book needle and like a big darning needle. And my other darning needle is actually in here, and I should move it. All right, down in this little area, I have my tripod, and then back here, I have all of my cutting boards. Just kind of, they fit behind the bookshelf. Over here, I put all my stuffed animals on top of my little book thingy, tray thingy, cart thingy, because I didn't want them on top of my bookshelf anymore because they kept falling down. I have a big Rapunzel doll. I have these two Anna and Elsa little chibi dolls from the Disney store. I love them. And then I have a little Elsa doll, and then I also have Spider-Man. Stitch and Pascal get to go up there because they're pretty small, but these guys, the ones that kind of stand up, they stay down here. All right, so this is my cart. It's on wheels, as you can tell. Top drawer is pretty much just extra desk stuff. So over here I have my postcards that I need to do something with, just some little notebooks and post-its, random post-its, Scotch tape. These are my business cards that I need to make new ones of because these are not right anymore. Glue and sticky tack and stuff like that. Spare paper clips, spare thumbtacks, another pencil sharpener, tape, spare pens because mine can't all fit in my pen jar, and this, which is a jar of jelly beans, and it used to be decorating my room, I guess, and yesterday when I reorganized it, I didn't have a place for it, so it moved down here. And also a little magnet. There's also a dry erase marker. Not dry erase marker, but dry erase eraser. Alright, second drawer is where I keep kind of not my tools, because my tools are kept in a toolbox in the laundry room, but I call it my stretching drawer because a lot of it was stuff that I used for stretching my canvases, but it's basically just kind of art tools that I use but aren't like art. I don't know. I have sandpaper, I have a drop cloth, I have a bunch of twine, electrical tape, packing tape, staples, staple gun, more sandpaper, tacky glue, wood glue, clamps. I do have my brush cleaners down here for my oil paints. I have my hot glue gun, and then these are staples for my staple gun. There's just staples for regular. I have my canvas stretcher, one screwdriver, just one. And then I have a palette knife and this guy, which is for, it's actually for, oh my gosh, putting in eyelets, but I also use it as an awl if I'm bookmaking. It works really well. So yeah. And then the last drawer holds all of my paper and those type things, the ones that aren't over there. So my larger, like my normal size, I guess, like watercolor pads, my Bristol board pad, those are all in here. Loose watercolor paper, that's all in here. So everything that's not a sketchbook and isn't too big to fit in here goes in there. All right, and then this is kind of the wall. I'm not really going to go into it, but I have a little holder thingy. Again, TJ Maxx. I literally just put random stuff in here that I don't know what to do with. I have a little Alice's Art Corner that my mom made. Well, she wrote it. I bought it, but I was like, write it because you have better handwriting than me. My headphones, a lei for my sister's birthday party. Lindsay doesn't owe me any money now. A picture that my art teacher gave me when I graduated that I adore. That was the cover of a magazine that I did. Photos, calendar, me in the flying car at Harry Potter World with my sisters. Minus one. One's not in there. Elena's not in there. Aww. And then this is just a corkboard square that I had left over, so I just stuck it on the wall. And a little heart that I got for Christmas from my family. My Rapunzel doll sits here. Down here I have a spray bottle filled with water for watercolors, and my watercolor jam jar. I like to use jam jars. They're awesome. I love them. And then just a candle that's almost dead that I just want to finish. Alright, and then let's move from top down. Over here, this is just kind of the top. Again, I use the tops of everything for decorations. This is just a wine bottle with some flowers in it, and then also these roses that the cashier at the dollar store gave them to me for free right before Valentine's Day. It was like, oh, you're cute, but I have a boyfriend. Another one, the last one of those things, it says, you are amazing. A giant this is where you guys are going to see my candy addiction. This is a giant jar of jelly beans, Starburst and Jolly Rancher Easter jelly beans. This is a giant jar of mini eggs. 2 more, dear. And this entire container is filled with candy. It's pretty much all from Easter because me and my sister went a little crazy in the after Easter sales. But let me just say, I also have another giant bag of mini eggs in there. So, but in my defense, I only bought 2 and then my family sent me like a 1.5 pound bag, which is awesome. So I wouldn't have that many, but they kind of added up. I love mini eggs, whatever. They last for ages. Little grass decoration. This is my lucky owl. He's studious. All right, down here. This is my printer. It is terrible. It will not print black ink on regular paper. It will only print it on photo paper. On regular paper, it's just sort of splotchily prints blue and purple, and it sucks and I hate it. But it does a good job of scanning stuff in, so I pretty much just scan with it now, and I really need a new one. And it sucks because this isn't even that old. It's like less than a year old. Those drawer thingies, under shelf hanger basket thingies came in a pack of 2. This is the second one. I keep all of stuff in here that I need to remember. So these are 2 library books that are about 6 months overdue. Some DVDs I need to put back, and then a bunch of mail and my planner that I'm currently using. All right, down here is kind of another bookshelf area. This is where I keep all my school books. So all of my school books are here now. Also some composition notebooks that I use to keep track of stuff. And then a couple art books that are like how-to art books I keep in here. So Anatomy for the Artists is in here. How to Paint Like the Old Masters is in here. And then I also have a couple binders. This binder is currently empty. I was using it for school stuff, and now it just doesn't have a purpose. But it's just cute, so I don't want to, I don't want to get rid of it. And this is where I keep all my budget stuff in, so I like budget it. And this folder is for D&D, and it's got all my character stuff in it. All right, and then this is the last little part. This is from Target. It's like a wooden document box, and I love it. And it's just where I keep just like documents and stuff that I need. Server book is in here. This isn't actually my server book. This is my server book is broken, so I need to make a new one, so that's why that's in here. And this is my pegboard for animation because I just don't know where else to put it. Again, also from Target. This was in the dollar section, and it's just these little white baskets. So I have another one up there. This is where I keep the books that I'm currently using. So diaries that I want to write in, a sketchbook that I'm currently using, a planner that I'm not currently using but kind of want to. Basically stuff I want to use and and I'm trying not to forget exists. I also have some little note cards up here for sending mail, like little notes in the mail, and I have stickers that I usually use in my planner. And then I have a big hole punch right here. Down here I have packing supplies, like mailing thingies, and then I have these 3 folders. This is for all my artwork. This is where I keep all my finished artwork, my DIY, work in progress artwork, sketches, everything goes in there. These 2 are kind of up in the air. One I want to keep like receipts and stuff in, but I don't know. I just kind of have them. I haven't thrown them away because I know eventually I'll have a purpose for them. This is just another little cloth folder. They were at Walmart. They were really cute. They were like $2. Sometimes I use it for interviews. I put my resume and stuff in there, and I carry everything in that. So miscellaneous papers. I have I have computer paper, line paper, photo paper. I have coloring books in here, and then I also have index cards. And then this is the last thing in here. It's just a tub, and basically this is my current projects container. So I have some sewing that I need to mend. This is a doll that I repainted her face. Unfortunately, I used a sticky finish, and so there's dust all over her face, so that kind of sucks. But I need to finish her at some point or do something with her. So yeah, that's my current projects that I should eventually finish box. The last part of my workstation is this little guy. They're $9.99 at Target. I have 3 of them in this house. They're awesome. They're these little wood tables. Excuse me. Like my socks, they're fuzzy. Okay, so they fold out like this. And I use this, I used it more in my old workstation, but I'm still going to use it in this one. I basically put it next to my desk, and I can have my iPad on it, and then I watch Netflix or whatever on my iPad. I can put my computer on it to pull up reference images. Basically, I use it as an extended workstation that I can fold away and put away, so I can put things on it and not use up room on my desk area because my desk area is limited. It's bigger now, my new desk is bigger, but still, it's really helpful, and it's nice to have TV or videos or whatever on there. And also you can put palettes on there if I'm like painting. If I'm painting a big picture, I can put my palette there. So these are $9.99. If you have no room in your apartment, go get one of these at Target and you can build a tiny workstation just with one of these. Honestly, it's great. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I know that was a really long video, so if you made it through, good for you. I'm really proud. I hope that you enjoyed my updated workstation tour. Let me know if you have any questions about it, about my storage or anything like that. I am happy to do any tutorials if you saw something that I mentioned was a DIY that you'd like to hear about. I do have a bunch of different ideas for workstation and storage related tutorials that I want to do, so hopefully I'll eventually get around to doing this. Alright, so thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye! I'm